back here, Superintendent of Fauquier County Public Schools, with another edition of One Hard Question. This question actually was, there's three questions, and they were posed by a student. So here they are. With the possibility of budget cuts, would charging for bus rides be a feasible idea? And what would be some pros and cons of charging for transportation? And lastly, what would go into the process of making a decision to charge for bus rides? Thank you for the question. Regarding the possibility of budget cuts and charging for bus rides, first, I don't see a scenario this coming budget cycle where cuts are going to be necessary. And even if they were, charging for transportation, charging for bus rides isn't an idea that I would entertain as superintendent, and I don't suspect that the school board would either. It's just not something. I know that it's been kicked around nationally, and I suppose there are some school divisions out there across the nation who are doing it. I'm not exactly sure who they are, but I've heard bits and pieces of things. But it's not something that I would entertain, and it's not something I don't think it's something the school board would entertain. What would be some pros and cons? Well, the pros are obvious. We would save money. If transportation is a rather large part of our, I believe it's about $14 million, I think. So it's a big part of our budget, the $14 million. So it would save us money, clearly. The cons would be there are obvious things that would really inconvenience parents and the students who are most, and families who are most in need of school-sponsored transportation would be impacted most heavily, and that's not a good thing. And then as far as the process would be pretty straightforward. It would be my making a recommendation to the school board through the budget process. It would be part of my January proposal to the school board, and then they would act on it. But I'm not planning to make that recommendation to the school board. I can't envision a scenario where I would, and again, I don't think the school board would either. So I probably am not going to be doing a One Hard Question next week. So if I don't see you or hear from you, have a great holiday. Enjoy your time off. Thanks very much.